All right, you guys, we are back out at the property. Look at this road, you guys. I never thought I would be so excited over a desert road and be like, this is a beautiful road. But look at this road. This is a beautiful road. This is our road, and this, nah, I don't want to say is, but it will be. Our property line will start right here, and it will go all the way clear down. I don't know if you can see that other white pole down there, but there's another white pole down here, down there and in. Just over 8.5 acres, you guys. The property line actually does go on the other side of the road. There's a white pole there, and this road is actually an easement on our property, which is whatever, because that gives us the ability to put in a driveway or two anywhere down here. So that is pretty sick. We have one wash that comes through here, a couple little ones, but the only one that looks like it may run water is this one. So not too bad. Pretty freaking awesome, you guys. This is super exciting. That's one thing you got to watch out for too when you're buying these lands and properties and looking at stuff out here, you guys. You have to watch the roads, okay? The other properties here on this other backside of this acreage here is supposed to be your road, and it is, but it's just a 2-track road that gets pretty washy looking and real sandy in the low areas in some spots. And I tell you, if you're gonna do tiny homes or anything like that, and you plan on having anybody deliver your stuff, oh, there goes a lizard. If you hear anybody, if you want anybody to deliver your stuff, they're not going to go down that road. This kind of road right here, you'll have no issues. No issues whatsoever. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Tons of Joshua trees on the property. We got to watch out for the desert today, you guys. It is up here. We are sitting at 2,300, or no, we're 25. We're 45, I think, right about here. So about 2,500 feet in elevation. So it's a little cooler than it is in town. In Havasu City today, it is going to be in 9900-ish, and up here it is about 85. So not too bad. There is a breeze, if you can hear that. So that in the shade will make it actually feel pretty good out here, you guys. Not too bad. There's the other white pole down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see. All this here, man. 8.5 acres. The other 3 parcels around us are for sale. So in the future, maybe, huh? Maybe we can expand. But look at this view everywhere. Look at this view, you guys. This is sick. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the drone up in the air. We're going to get some drone footage of the property and aerial views, so that way we can sit down, watch our videos, and kind of plan out the site, you know what I mean, and where we're going to put stuff. So all right, you guys. I'll play the footage, but I just took my first drone crash ever. Thankfully, it wasn't too far away from the truck, but I do think we have some damage. Oh, man. Maybe not. We might get lucky. Oh, okay, here it is. All right, looks like it's still in one piece. Let's see if my arm comes back out the right way, I guess. Oh, whoops. That ain't good for it either. There it is. Looks like we're in one piece. All of the propellers look like we're good. Camera don't look like it got hurt. It's still filming too. So that'll be some interesting footage to see. Very first crash ever, you guys. Of course, I'd hit a Joshua tree that ain't nothing but 10 foot off the ground. Go figure. All right, you guys, as you can see from the drone footage, this is a big piece of property, okay? What I'm trying to do now is locate the northeast corner, the property line, because this was surveyed a long time ago, but it was surveyed. We did get a hold of the owner. He does have the survey paper. He sent it to us. So if I can find this, I found the other 3 corners. If I can find this one, I probably don't have to get a survey. which I think is laying down actually right over here. I angled too much. Let's go over that way. There's a pole. I see the pole, but what I have to do is I have to find the metal piece of rebar. If I can find this metal piece of rebar, this is my last corner I need to find. I can probably save a few $100s on a survey, on getting someone to come out and actually show me exactly where the property line is. Or I could probably buy a metal detector off Amazon a little cheaper and go ahead and track it down myself, and then I can go ahead and string line it and mark it out and, you know, go proceed to fence it in and barbed wire or whatever. So yeah, I'm out here trying to find one more marker. I found the pole. According to the paperwork, though, it is down here in this wash somewhere. And if you see me like looking weird and taking my time, it's because it is hot out right now, and the scorpions and the rattlesnakes are out. Tons of lizards. We haven't seen any rattlesnakes or scorpions yet ourselves since we've been walking the property in the past few times these past week or two. But they're out and about. It's warm. It's about 100 degrees in town. In Lake Havasu City, it's about 100 degrees, and here it's about 80, 85. So it's a little cooler, but they are waking up and they are coming out and about. So got to keep your eyes peeled. You guys, this is like finding a needle in a haystack right now. I know I'm on the right track here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. And as you can see, I'm looking in all this desert rock for a piece of rebar sticking out of the ground a couple inches. So this is a tough find. I might have to get somebody at the north west corner, so that way I can kind of see where I'm at. Wish me luck. You guys ain't gonna believe this. As soon as I cut the camera off and I look to my left, I see it. I'm pretty sure I see it right there. Can you see it? I'll give you a second. No, you still can't find it? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Check that out. I just happened to stand there for a second. After I shut the camera off, I looked over and I was like, man, where could it be? Right there it is. Right there it is. I'm going to go this way. I can see through here better, make sure there's no snakes and stuff. But right there it is. Boom, here it is. This is the northwest corner of the property. What the heck was that? I don't know if that was one of the kids hooting and hollering, or if that was a coyote out here somewhere. It's pretty warm for the coyotes to be out, but I guess it could have been. So if I walk this way, I'll find my other property line. From here to the road, from here to there, from there to there. Holy cow. You guys, I just got so lucky. I ain't even gonna lie. Look at that. Let's go get that white pole that's laying way over there, not even close to the dang property line. And then we're going to reinstall it, so that way hopefully I can get the drone back in the air, and then I can map out the property and see it from the air, so we can get a visual of where we might want to put things, where the high ground is, and where there is one main wash that runs through here, but we have so many acres to stay away from that wash. We're not in a flood zone. I apologize if I'm like really close to you and yelling, but it's windy out here all the time, so I just want to make sure you can hear me. Let's go get that pole and get that reinstalled. That is so awesome. I don't know how much a survey is nowadays. His paperwork said he paid like 20, 30 bucks back in the day, but like I said, it's like in 2004, 2005 or something like that. So what kind of tracks are those? So it's old. It's been here a long time. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, that's gonna save me a lot of money on a surveyor coming out here and finding that one pole, because I found all the other 3, and telling me where my property is. So now I know from pole to pole to pole to pole where my property is, our property. And it's a big piece, you guys. That's so awesome. Can't even believe it. Whew, let's go get this installed. Real quick before I cut this off, you know what else is crazy? From a Midwestern, there's no humidity. So even though it's like 80, almost 90 degrees out here and I'm doing stuff, I'm not sweating. I'm not sweating. I don't have a drip of sweat. I don't have a lick of sweat on me, not even a little bit, you guys. It's crazy, the difference. Crazy. Back in the Midwest, man, day like this with some humidity, 60% humidity, you'd be dying. You'd be wishing for some water, some breeze, some shade, some pool, you know, you'd be wishing for it. So crazy difference, you guys. Crazy cool. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get this installed. All right. Let's go down a little bit so that way we can get just something to sit on and secure itself in, you know. Thankfully I had my handy dandy little tool that I found in the desert in the Tonto National Forest over by the Superstitions. Keep this here in the truck, and comes in handy sometimes. As you can see, there you go. Now let's get this out of there. There's something else in there. All right, come on out of there. There we go. Put that back down in. A little backfill. A little backfill, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Just like that, you guys. Property line's in. I still can't believe sometimes how big this piece of property is and that we were able to afford it. And it's only 30 minutes to one local town, 45 minutes to the other local town, which has an amazing, beautiful lake we can use. So if you want to talk about finding the perfect desert spot to put your desert oasis, I mean, I don't know, you guys. I think we got very lucky. I think somebody was watching out for us, and we got a great piece of land, great roads here, and close to local amenities, you guys. The water station where we're going to get our water to bring it, 20 minutes, not even, there and back. It's awesome, guys. Gotta love it, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, you guys. I don't want anything else from you. I don't want your money. I don't want your Patreon. I don't want none of that. I want YouTube to pay me, you guys. All you have to do to help me get YouTube to pay me is to like and subscribe. Watch the videos. Watch Time Hours Matter too. So watch, like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys, man. Follow our journey. It's a journey. It always is a journey. So peace.